Oh my God, it's a Monday on a Wednesday. I'm smelling your coffee and I have 100% regrets that I didn't make myself a coffee right now.
Well, I made this half an
Just let me
hour
smell
ago. A little hit of caffeine.
That smells really good.
Well, it's cold, but still, cold
It's fine.
coffee is better than no coffee.
No coffee. I'll have my coffee after the YouTube. Welcome, everyone. This is my weekly vlog. Sorry, we're just a little crazy this morning. Aimee's Knit Lab, based here in Paris, France. My name is Aimee. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. We're so excited to have you here. My name is Aimee, and I am the owner of Bien Aimée Yarns, based here in Paris, France. And this is my weekly vlog that I host with my friend and colleague, Gilliatt Taylor.
Hi everyone, my name is Julia. I work at Bien Aimée for the past 6 years, and I help you host this weekly vlog from the Bien Aimée atelier.
Yes, we are literally filming from my office where I come to work every day. This space is where we host our classes. So you'll see that we have classes happening in May and in July. And we have a mini marketplace up here. And this is where my office is and where I do a lot of creative work. Downstairs is where the dye studio is.
Yes.
And everything else, wholesale and sales team and what So, what's on our agenda, Gilliatt? I mean, I'm literally like just thinking about coffee right now.
You're like, I need my drugs.
If you're joining us, please drink a coffee for me. And please leave me a coffee emoji in the comments. But I do want to know where you're tuning in from. Let me know where you're from, what you're knitting, and yeah, anything else you want to say to us, because we love reading the comments.
Yes, please. We love reading your comments. And we had some really good comments last time.
Yes, we did.
Last week, we did an episode and we talked about going to the Wu Tang concert. And someone commented, let's do Wu Tang Wednesdays, which I thought was genius.
We could bring it back in every once in a while and be like, it's Wu Tang Wednesday. That's such a great idea.
Yes. And then we had a lovely comment from a viewer named Diane. Thank you so much. As we said, we love reading your comments.
Yes.
And Diane left us just the nicest message. And so we thought,
we would like to send you some yarn, Diane.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Also, our giveaway winner from last week did not manifest themselves.
No, I messaged on YouTube, but I don't know how YouTube messages get through, actually. I'm not sure they get into an inbox or anything. I also messaged them on Instagram, and they never responded, so very sorry. But Diane is the new winner.
Yes.
And so, Diane, I'm going to message you, but if you see this and are happy to receive some beautiful yarn, please leave us a private message on Instagram to the Bien Aimée Instagram, and then I will arrange everything with you.
Yes, most definitely.
Happy yarn mail.
I'm putting this on because I don't know what it is. I'm cold today.
Really? I'm so hot.
I don't know. Maybe that's not a good sign. When I feel cold, that means I might be catching a cold. I can't be cold, so I'm putting this on now.
Yes, because this is a busy time for us. You just came back from Switzerland.
I did. I went to the Swiss Yarn Festival. This was my second time attending this festival. And I love it. I love it so much.
Good.
It's like, I don't know, for me, it feels like almost the perfect event because the venue is beautiful. It's in the countryside. You breathe in this beautiful mountain Swiss air. You can go walking in nature if you need to get away from the crowds. The marketplace at Swiss Yarn Festival is amazing. There's so many beautiful yarn makers there. And I love teaching here. The students are super engaging, and they speak all languages because, you know, in Switzerland, they speak German, French, Italian, and English.
Oh,
They learn English at school, too. So I was very surprised at how well people could speak English. But then, not only, there's people who came from Argentina that I met.
Amazing.
Canada, United States, Australia. There are people traveling from all over to come to this festival. So
amazing.
very fun. So the Swiss Yarn Festival has been going on, I believe now for almost 10 years, I think.
Wow.
Yes. It was definitely before COVID, back then. The before time. And they just continued to put the show on, and it keeps growing, and I don't know, it's just a great vibe. And for me, this is the kind of the show that I would love to participate in every year. So lucky for me, they had me come and teach again this year, and it was so great. I developed a new class, and I was able to debut it at this festival, and it went really well. It's always a little bit, I always get a little nervous because I'm like, in my brain, I'm like, this seems like a fun class, right? But then like, will the people in my class enjoy it?
Yeah.
And they really did. They
awesome.
really did.
Yeah, I saw the photos you posted and all the swatches everyone made.
Yeah,
And...
it was so cute. My goal is always to make like a little recap video for the vlog. So I did film some footage and stuff. So I'm going to work on that next week when I'm traveling again.
Yes.
Because I'll have some downtime.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'll be able to post a recap video of Swiss Yarn Festival for you guys, so you guys can see what the festival looks like and maybe decide to come next year.
Oh, yeah. I really want to go. And I've never visited Switzerland. And I've always wanted to go to Zurich as well. So
Switzerland is such an interesting country.
Yeah.
Because of all the languages they speak, but everyone there is super nice. I've never met a Swiss person who's not nice. You know, even if they're German Swiss or Italian Swiss or French Swiss, and obviously one of our most favorite people in the whole world.
Yes, Nadia.
Nadia is from Switzerland,
and French-speaking
Switzerland, and she's the best. And shout out to Nadia because she surprised me at the festival. On the first day, I walk up to the booth when it's time to do my meet and greet, and who's there? Is Nadia.
Waiting for you.
Waiting for me.
Oh, so cute.
It was very cute, and I was wearing the Nadia cardigan.
Of course you were.
Of course. So we had a really sweet time catching up at the festival. So, yeah.
So cool.
Yeah. I did bring back some goodies.
Yay.
I brought back some fiber from Townhouse Yarns, which I immediately gifted to Lolita for her birthday. So if you saw my stories, I think I posted a picture in there in the stories. But I also got something else from Townhouse Yarns, which I was super excited to discover.
That is beautiful.
Isn't this beautiful? It's called Farm to Yarn 4-ply. It's 100% Irish wool, which I love Irish wool. Yes. It's a blend of Romney and BFL. So I went over to her booth and I said, because I'm in a sock knitting kick right now. And so I've been going around collecting sock yarn. So I asked if they had sock yarn, and they didn't bring their official sock yarn to the show. They brought really interesting bases that you haven't seen anywhere. And she says that I could knit socks with this if I knit it on a very tight gauge. And they'll be like woolly wool socks. So I'm very, very excited.
Ooh, it's very soft.
Isn't it beautiful?
So beautiful.
And also they are able to establish this on a non-superwash. Look at these colors that they dye on this base. On this
it looks so
base.
Watercolor.
It's so beautiful.
Amazing.
I have to hold everything inside me not to wind that and cast on.
I know. C'est clair.
I'm working on deadline knitting right now. I would rather knit that.
Yes, I find nothing breaks knitting motivation like a deadline.
It's the worst for me. I was like this in school too. I remember
Me too.
I would procrastinate. I have a final exam.
Yeah, and wait until the day before to write your dissertation or something.
So that was a beautiful find.
That's beautiful. I love it.
I know that it's something that has to come home with me when I feel it inside here and it gives me the gimmies. Like, I need it. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. And that's exactly how I felt about this. So this was a gift to myself.
Beautiful.
But I was on the search for sock yarn. So I stopped by Trédise's booth. And I love
I
love these.
This I have on all her bases, this color. I love it. It's called Careless Whisper.
Oh, it is. It is called, you're right. It is called Careless Whisper. And obviously it made me think of you. But I just love this. And I don't have any socks in this color. Yeah. And the color just glows. So I got some sock yarn from Trédise. Her handle on Instagram is Trelise Color is Power, which I have always loved her handle because it is true. Color is power.
Color is power. Yep.
Someone super lovely called the Patio Knit Spinner. This is her name on Instagram. And I met her last year at the festival. And this year she gifted me a little drop spindle that she 3D printed.
Ooh.
Look how cute this is. And I have to learn how to use this kind of spindle. I've never used this before. So I tried. I got a little lesson from a friend at the festival. I feel confident that I can do this. But look how fun that is. And
So cute.
so when I got this, I was like, I need fiber. And I saw this from far away.
Ooh.
I don't even know. I was walking by, and this is one of the organizers of Swiss Yarn Festival. This is her brand. So it's called CD Spint.
CD Spint.
Cute. And she's one of the organizers of the festival. And this is a mix of, well, this is 100% Corridel. That's exactly why I bought it. Because I was talking with the woman at the booth, just getting some advice about what would be nice to spin, and I'm kind of a beginner spinner. She walked me right towards the Corridel. And
yeah, because you can tell the staple, I think that's what they call the staple.
The fiber
length
staple?
Is, it's pretty long.
It's long.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Which means it's easier to spin.
Yay. So I'm getting back to spinning.
Beau, huh?
Yeah, this color. I mean, I was walking by and it caught my eye on the side, and I went right over to it.
Because it looks pretty solid, but then up close, there's lots of nuance.
No, there's lots of nuances in it.
Wow.
So I'm very excited to hand spin this.
C'est clair.
And what I was told is when you spin on this, it makes a center pull ball because of the way you put the yarn on here.
Oh yeah, it's like a Turkish spindle.
Yes.
That's what they're called.
Yes.
I've never used one, so I'm not sure, but I think you do over one, under two, and then you go around.
Oh, okay.
I think that's something like that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try this. So stay tuned. I don't know if there'll be any spinning content over the next few weeks because I'm getting ready to leave.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're leaving for the US next week.
Yes.
And you're gonna be gone for 3 weeks. Is it 3 weeks? Yeah,
3 weeks.
it is 3 weeks.
3 events, 3 weeks. Yep.
Wow.
I know. I'm really enjoying, I don't know, working here in Paris. I have a lot of inspiration right now, and so I want to sit down and work. But I'm very happy to go to this event. I committed to this event last year, maybe even before that. I was invited to a new retreat that's happening in Dallas.
It's exciting.
It's very, very exciting. Knit ATX, which is a shop in Austin, and Moondrake. Everybody knows Moondrake. Rochelle from Moondrake. We love her.
Yeah.
These two are putting on a retreat.
I mean, they're powerhouses. Like Rochelle and Kaiwan are just like next level.
It's like Asian connection.
Asian connection.
I totally feel it.
It's like the French connection, like the mafia.
Yeah, but the Asian connection's different. We're not.
It's the yarn mafia.
It can be a little mafioso, a little bit. But I'm very excited to be going to the Heart of America retreat. They call it the Hot Retreat.
The Hot Retreat.
I mean, that's so cute. And I'm going to be teaching my new class.
Yeah.
And then the week after that, I will be headed to a local yarn shop called McKinney Knittery. And they are having events all weekend long. I believe they're yarn crawls going on.
There's a crafternoon and lots of different events. And you've been to McKinney before, but a few years ago.
This is my 3rd time
to
McKinney. I've been to the McKinney twice. So I love going to McKinney, and I am starting to get to know all the knitters that go to McKinney. So
like the Texas knitters.
Very excited to be back in Texas, ladies. I wanna hang out. They have this big area where there are all these couches, and you can just sit and knit. So I'm very excited to see everyone and to see Ginger again, who's the owner of McKinney. And then after McKinney, I'll fly to New York, and I'll have a few days off before going upstate with Catherine from Brooklyn General Store. And I will be teaching at Affinity, which is Patty Lyon's retreat.
Yeah, that's exciting as well.
I am very excited about that.
Because the venue looks great as well.
It does. I'm very excited to see Patty, and she's got a great lineup of teachers.
Yes.
I mean, teachers that I admire, like Ann Hansen. I've never actually met her in real life, so that would be very exciting. And to see Carson Demers again, who I met at another retreat. And I'll be there teaching and spending the weekend with all the attendees there.
It's going to be so fun.
Yes. But I will be missing home, and then I'll fly home after that. So something about having the cats at home, it makes me want to be at home all the time.
Yeah, it's true. It's hard to leave them.
I know. It's hard
for a long time.
And my kids, too. But my kids are big. But I do enjoy, having them around with the cats. It's a full house. So, Julia, what's new for you since last week?
Since last week.
How many projects did you cast on?
Well, I bound off one. I have an FO which I cannot show because it is my secret project, but it is so good.
It's so beautiful.
It's like I haven't been this excited since my patchwork, I think. Very excited. It's coming out soon, so you guys will see it very soon. But I feel very proud of myself for finishing a project. And it's on my bingo card, so I get to put a gold star next to it.
Oh, did you do it?
No, not yet. And so yes, I feel like I'm turning a new leaf, even though I can just go back to all my other whips. I have a couple. I started working on my nougat again. I haven't done tons of progress because I was very monogamously working on my other shawl, my test knit, but this one is so cool. And so I wanted to show, I've been using these little bobbins for the intarsia, and they just make it so practical because I don't know why. The fact that it's soyeux, so it's mohair, my yarn kept getting tangled.
Okay.
And so the bobbins just make it great. And also, I have been very good and weaving in my ends.
I see that.
Every time I finish like a band, I weave in my ends so that, because my ends were also getting tangled. And I think it's just because it's mohair, it wants to stick.
Yeah, of course.
You know?
It's fuzzy. All those fibers are sticking out, so they like come together.
So I feel like weaving in my ends after each section and using my little bobbins is helping me keep my project super neat and tidy. And I love how it's going.
It looks so fresh.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like sherbet or something, or like some kind of ice cream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it's so beautiful.
It's very cake-like.
Yes.
I feel like.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So I started working on this again, which I'm really loving. But we also decided, because you're going, I'm gonna finish your Ranunculus.
Okay. So I'm on Sleeve Island right now and literally cannot get off. This project is sitting in my living room. I'm taking my own advice. I see it. It's there, but I can't get off Sleeve Island. Cannot. So Julia, yesterday, she goes, hey, you know, it would be great if you finished your Ranunculus, because, you know, I initiated the Ranunculus knit along with everyone, and everyone finished already.
Yeah, but you've been designing and stuff. You've been doing, like, deadline stuff. And
I know.
I remember I really loved knitting my Ranunculus in Gilliatt, and I found it was really quick. And so, because I know I can usually match your gauge pretty well. And so I've been waiting for you to give me your Ranunculus.
I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky.
But to be honest, you've done most of the body because you have a really big section. You just have been waiting to see if you're starting the ribbing. So really, it's just the sleeves.
Yeah.
On the Ranunculus, they go straight. And then you do this adorable little short row thing before a little I-cord. And it's really cute. So I'm happy to do it. Definitely.
I am happy to bring it to you. So I'm bringing the project tomorrow. And Julia's going to knit the sleeves. And I am off Sleeve Island.
Comme ça, while you're away, your project keeps moving forward. And when you come home, guess what? You have a new sweater.
Thank you. What a good knit friend.
So I was just thinking, your arms are longer than mine.
We're going to do some measuring.
Yes.
Definitely figure this out.
We definitely have to do some measuring. And then I think when you come back, you'll try it on to see if the body is at the right length to... Yeah.
Most definitely. So I'm so lucky. Thank you, Julia.
No problem.
Thank you. Before we get
I
away...
finished my deadline knitting. So
I know, you're so good.
I'm free.
I've just been... My brain's been kind of all over the place because I've been, you know, creating. I have all these ideas, and so I've been trying to write down and swatch, and so things get pushed to the back burner.
But I know that designers usually say that they don't have time to knit other people's designs.
Yeah, what's true. I don't have time to really come back and knit the sweater. Sorry, Midori. As much as I love it, I cannot wait to wear it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to finish
and
it.
And you're so kind that you're lending me your Ranunculus to go out on tour with me. So you guys have seen in past episodes Julia's Ranunculus. It's coming out on tour with me.
Yeah.
So if you're going to see me on this trip, come see her Ranunculus because it is gorgeous.
Some of my sweaters end up in your wardrobe.
They do.
Because I make them in pink, and so it's a good thing to show as well.
And also, I said that I was going to put Sari more into the trunk show this year. Remember last year we were talking about it?
It makes all my sweaters interesting samples now.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So yes, we forgot to say what we're wearing.
Yeah, so speaking of samples, before we get ahead of ourselves, Julie, tell us about your sweater, and then I'll tell you about mine.
So this is a sweater I showed a few weeks ago. I dug it out of my wardrobe because we were speaking of Len Magazine issue 1, and this is a pattern called Piece of Silver by Veera Välimäki. In Len Magazine issue 1, it has a turtleneck, which I had originally done, but then I cut off because I wasn't wearing it.
Yeah.
And I think the neck has a really lovely shape.
It's really, really good.
I'm really happy with it. So for the Piece of Silver, I used La Bien Aimée Merino singles, and these are from, I think I checked last time. I think I knit this in 2018.
Okay, so that means it was a second studio.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so it's merino singles in the colorway Aimee sweater. It's a light gray with neon speckles, and I love it.
I love seeing this version of Aimee's sweater because this is really typical of how the colors were coming out of my previous studio.
Yeah.
So beautiful. Mm-hmm. And I love that you didn't do the turtleneck.
Yeah.
And it looks really good. So I'm still thinking about what I want to do with mine because I was thinking I want a turtleneck, but I know I'm going to get hot. So I'm probably going to copy you.
Well, in one way, because it's merino single, so it's a fingering weight, it's not a very warm sweater. It's just a really lovely layer. But yeah, I feel like, Veera is so good at raglan sweaters.
She is really good.
This nice raglan is lovely.
Nice and thick right here.
Yeah, I think it's 5 stitches for the raglan line, and yeah, the shaping of the color is so good. I love it. I'm happy.
I love it too.
I dug it out.
I love it too.
What are you wearing?
So this is what I took with me to Switzerland last weekend because Julia, being the good British person she is, she warned me about the weather before I left.
Yes, always check the weather. Always.
And I'm not a person who checks the weather. I check the weather by just opening the door and sticking my head out and being like, that's it.
Nope.
So I appreciate this. I would love to have the conversation about weather every time I go on a trip.
It's true. Usually when you leave, I add your destination to my weather app on my phone.
I didn't know you did
so
that.
that I can check what the weather is like while you're away.
Thank you.
Maui?
Well, she did me a solid because she warned me. She goes, Aimee, it's going to be super cold.
Super cold.
You need your winter coat, which I had not intended to bring my winter coat because last year at Swiss Yarn Festival, it was so warm that it was almost too hot to wear sweaters.
Oh, I forgot
And so I was thinking about the weather's going to be nice. And thank you.
And because in Paris, they had announced that we were getting like a cold front. And so I was like, yeah. And it snowed, right?
And it snowed. Yeah. So thank you, Julia, for pushing me to bring my big winter coat.
No problem. I will always be on weather watch. That's my specialty.
I packed heavy sweaters, so I had brought Floam with me, but I also dug this one out. I hadn't worn it in a long time. Yeah. This is Winter's Beach.
By Andrea
Mowry and Corrie worsted. And this was one of the first sweaters that I knit when I dyed Corrie worsted. Yes.
So good.
I think she'd originally done this yarn in Tweedy.
Yes, by Hedgehog,
And I looked at the gauge and I go, I can get that gauge with Corrie worsted. So when the pattern came out, I knit it. And I actually really love this cardigan. It's great. I wear it a lot. And it was the perfect little layer to have all weekend long.
It's such a good one. It's so textured.
Yeah.
You made it nice and oversized as well.
Yes.
Which is great for something nice and warm.
Totally. Because I could wear my regular clothes underneath and just throw this on. Yeah. I think there was one morning where I had my Nike sweatshirt underneath it and this plus a shawl. And I was good.
Yeah.
So this is Winter's Beach by Andrea Mowry in Corrie worsted yellow brick road.
Lovely.
My favorite color. And around my neck, I have an oldie but a goodie. Today's Andrea Day. I've got like 2 Andrea designs on.
It's true.
Hi, Andrea. I have Plumpy by Andrea Mowry. I think that this is probably my favorite shawl by her. I think the shape and the size is perfect. And we used our Merino sport base, which I am falling back in love with it again.
Yeah. It's definitely my favorite superwash base.
I think that just the force of hearing you say, Merino sport's my favorite base, it kind of like
because it
me.
has that, it's a bit thicker than the fingering, so it grows faster. It's so bouncy as well.
Yeah, because of the tight spin. Yep. So this
really
is
lovely.
Plumpy, and this was the one that we made. I remember this was a COVID kit.
It's true.
COVID happened, and we had to make a whole bunch of kits, and this was one of the ones that we made.
We could not keep it in stock.
No.
Could not.
So we're bringing it back, you guys.
Yeah.
We're bringing it back.
I think we dyed this for 2 years straight.
Yes.
And then retired it a little bit. But now we're bringing back Plumpy.
Yes, because Plumpy's so good.
So good.
The base is Merino Sport, and the colors I used here are Caramel, La Belle Époque, and Clay. These are not necessarily
your
my
colors,
but actually they look pretty. It looks pretty nice on me.
It does look very nice.
This is a very French palette.
It is very popular with our French customers,
Yes.
and I think it's because the warm browns are really popular here.
Totally. This caramel color here
Yes.
is everywhere. You will see women walking around Paris either wearing a caramel purse or they'll have a scarf or their shoes, you know.
And I also think like the dusty pink of like clay is also very popular here.
Absolutely.
So this is the kit. So we are releasing new Plumpy kits. We had those online for a while, then we retired them, and then we made all new ones.
Yes.
And they're coming out
We
today.
revamped the reference.
Yeah.
We are including the original.
Of course.
So this one's called Plumpy Shawl Original.
Original.
Palette.
So this is Caramel, La Belle Époque, and Clay.
Let's take it out of the plastic because they can really see the speckles. And these are some of my oldest colors. Like this one, La Belle Époque. This was, God, this was made like in the first or second year of LBA. And I love the subtle speckles on this. So, and then it pairs with clay. And when these two colors are together, it looks like this.
It's lovely.
It's so pretty.
It's really
very
subtle.
very,
Yeah.
very subtle. And nice. And then caramel. So this color is like a bestseller here in France.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep.
Definitely one of our most popular colors.
So this is the original. What
Yeah.
else do we have?
We have, I think last year we made this sample, and this is J'ai 10 ans,
Yes.
Fluoromarganite, and Yellow Brick Road. Like we put our new birthday color of last year, J'ai 10 ans, with your two favorite colors, Yellow Brick Road and Fluoromarganite, and made this beautiful version of the Plumpy shawl.
And I wore it last night when I went home, and two people on my walk home stopped me and asked me about my scarf.
Really?
Yes, they did.
That's so lovely.
Yes, they did.
So it is J'ai 10 ans, which was our 10th anniversary colorway, and it's a beautiful mix of pink and yellow, allied with your two favorite colors, Fluoromarganite and Yellow Brick Road, and it looks really cool.
They look really cool together. I'm in love. So this one's going to be going out on tour with me.
Yeah.
When I travel next week, I need to bring a little scarf with me on the airplane. So I've decided the Plumpy is going to be my shawl. And so this one's coming out with me. So if you're going to see me on tour,
colors.
you'll definitely see me with this.
Yeah. So this is the Plumpy kit we have called J'ai 10 ans, named after this color.
And that's our anniversary color that we made last year for the 10th anniversary of La Bien Aimée. J'ai 10 ans means I'm 10 years old.
J'ai 10 ans. Je sais que c'est pas vrai, mais j'ai 10 ans.
Yeah, there's a song that I love.
There's a French song by Alain Souchon, which is really cute. And then you and I made tons of kits.
We did. Remember we went downstairs and we were like pulling yarn off the shelves?
Absolutely crazy.
We went bonkers.
I didn't bring all of them. I only brought my favorites because they are so good. Could not choose. I
have to say, making kits with you is so fun. We have fun when we do it too.
Because we both love super bright colors,
Yeah.
I feel like. There's a few like more subdued kits, which will be online as well.
Yeah.
But they're not like my favorites. Like this one. I mean, hello.
This one's going to be super fresh and fun.
Hello, Azulita.
Yeah.
This is so good. Neon speckles, turquoise, And it is paired with Buzz and with Vibin, which is one of my absolutely favorite colors from the Millennial collection. Obsessed. This will look like, imagine having this around your neck. Like.
And this is called the Azulita.
Azulita.
The Azulita kit, yes.
So this is my favorite, I think. Which one
Okay.
is your favorite?
Well, out of this one is my favorite, but we'll do this one last. Let's go through these. This one is fun. This one's like party on your neck.
Yes.
And this kit's called YOLO. You only live once. All right, so this is for people who love rainbow color explosion. We paired it with a neutral because it's just gonna put forward both of these colors. And honestly, these two colors go together
So well. So well.
So this is the hotness. This is YOLO. And this is Direwolf. So fun. I love this one.
I love it as well.
And this is the kit that's called YOLO.
Yeah.
I'm just going to lay down here. All right, next up. I mean, this one's kind of...
This one is awesome.
This one's going to be so amazing.
I love it.
It features Hal and Sophie, which is one of our most popular rainbow colors that we dye. And
one of our best ones,
One of our best ones. And
Absolutely.
it's from the Anime collection. And it's called Hal and Sophie, and it is the love story between Hal and Sophie from Howl's Moving Castle. So if you've seen the movie, you will get it. And we paired it with two colors from the Millennial collection.
This is Shook and Flex. Oh my gosh, just the names are so much fun.
So
but
fun.
Yeah, so Shook is this really beautiful, super bright purple. There's so much pink in it as well. It's like
it's got
really
a pink light underneath it. It's so nice.
Yeah, and then Flex is a super bright, like it's not exactly neon green.
It's slightly neon. There's definitely neon tones.
It's a little bit highlighter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love it.
And look how it looks with Hal and Sophie.
So good.
Amazing.
So good.
It brings out all the nice color tones.
Yeah.
So this kit is called Hal and Sophie.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're coming to my favorite one. I remember making this one when we were downstairs. This one is called Fujimoto because it represents one of my favorite characters from this movie called Ponyo. This is Fujimoto, and this is Grandma Mère. This happens to be the mom and the dad of Ponyo. But we didn't put Ponyo in this kit because we pulled a really cute color called Kyopta, which literally means cute, to go in the middle.
Oh,
Beautiful. This
they
one's my
look
favorite.
so good. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
And it's all over speckles, all over variegation. So you know that in the stripes and in the brioche, it's going to look all like melty and stuff.
It's going to be amazing. So if you really want something that's a little bit more subtle and melty and less contrast, like this one's going to be much more contrast because it has solids in it.
This one as well will have tons of contrast with the solids.
Go with these variegateds and it'll make a much more watercolory and soft brioche technique.
Beautiful. Yeah, I love them
Amazing.
so much.
Amazing.
So, all these kits for Plumpy and more are going online this morning.
This morning.
Yeah.
So literally you can like stop watching YouTube and go jump online.
I
and
think
grab
they're
your
going to be
cookies.
online in 30 minutes. I think we scheduled it for 12 o'clock, but you know,
That's
it's going to
exciting.
be like, when you watch this on replay, all of these are going to be online. So these are our new bundles for the Plumpy shawl by Andrea Mowry.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Very nice design. I really, really like this one.
Yeah, it's a great one because it's long and shallow. And so it's just super practical to just wrap around your neck, have as an extra layer.
And the Merino sport is squishy. And it's super wash.
Yes.
So it's easy to wash and take care of. And honestly, the speckles look amazing on this base.
Beautiful. Absolutely. Yeah. So those are really, really fun. Plumpy kits online today. We also have promo on the website.
Yes.
Starting today as well. We are doing a little promotion on La Bien Aimée gift cards. They are 15%
1-5.
off. Well,
Sounded like you said 50.
well, yeah, I know. I was like that. 15% off for the next week.
Yes.
So if you want to save up on La Bien Aimée yarn, It's the perfect moment to get a discounted gift card. You can even use it now to buy your Plumpy kit.
Absolutely.
Or save it for later, or gift it to a wonderful knitting friend in your life.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I personally would stock up on those gift cards, and then I like to go shopping and hold on to them. The gift cards never expire.
Yeah,
as well.
It's true. So you can only use them on the La Bien Aimée website, because we've had a few questions, because we have the braderie this weekend, and they are only linked to our website system. Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Speaking of the braderie,
yeah,
you want to talk about it?
Yes. We are doing our third edition of the La Bien Aimée Grande Braderie this weekend, and it starts tomorrow. Yes.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
We are doing it in Paris, in the 13th arrondissement, the same place we've been doing our first 2 editions of the braderie. We did a more springtime braderie this time.
Very nice.
So we curated more lightweight yarn bases. We have a little bit of silk tweed, lots of fingering weight, some fluffy bases, of course, because you always need a little bit of fluff. And so at the braderie, we only sell exclusive colors, one-of-a-kind colors, and discontinued yarns.
Yes.
When we have a little bit left of a yarn that we've retired, or
sometimes test spins, we've dyed, and we need to move that stock along.
Yeah.
So this is our new way to kind of move through this stock. It's called La Grande Braderie de la Bien Aimée. We do it every 2 months.
Yes.
Every 2 months, so you can come and stock up on yarn. We'll have a sale for 3 days.
Yeah.
And this is not to be confused with our pop-up.
No, it's completely different. Yeah. For the braderie, we only sell things that we don't have a lot of to put online, for example, or things that we've retired already.
End of a series, or it's an end of a dye lot, and things like that.
Yeah. For the pop-up, we have all new things.
Yes, pop-up is new colors, new bags, new stuff. So
new samples, new patterns coming out,
this way
new kits.
It can be a little confusing if you're just now discovering La Bien Aimée and you're seeing us doing the braderie and the pop-up. That's what the difference is. Pop-up is new stuff, and La braderie is exclusive, one-of-a-kind, end of series, end of, like, last of the dye lot, discontinued basis. Yeah.
So at the braderie, everything is discounted as well, so you can get a really good deal on really rare yarns.
Yes, the prices are very, very good.
Yes.
La braderie.
Yeah.
And the dates of that.
So the braderie starts tomorrow, Thursday, April 2nd, and it lasts for 3 days until Saturday, April 4th. We are open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. in Paris, in the 13th. It is really close to the metro station, Place d'Italie. Et voilà, all the info is on the La Bien Aimée website.
And are you going to be there?
Yes, I will be there.
What days will you be there?
Tomorrow and Friday. So Thursday and Friday,
I will be there. If you want to come see Julia in real life, pop on over to La Braderie and come say hi.
Yes, I will be there. Happy to give advice and stuff.
Yes.
We set everything up yesterday. The shop looks beautiful and is ready to welcome you starting tomorrow.
Amazing. Julia made a little reel on our Instagram, so you can go do a little walkthrough with her in French.
Oui.
Actually, our clients like it. There was a woman who told me, she's like, I'm doing Duolingo French, and I love your videos, content in French, because I try to understand, and I'm learning new vocabulary.
Well, the names of the yarns and stuff are the same in English and in French. Totally. So even though I do it in French, I'm like, I think people get it.
They do.
And I'm showing stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
they understand.
What I'm saying is what I'm showing, pretty much. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
Yeah, that's it. The braderie comes back tomorrow.
Are you reading anything good right now? I've got a little stack of books here that I want to talk about.
Let's talk about your books.
Okay, so oh my gosh. This one I'm going to talk about last.
This one, I see the title of the first book, and I'm like...
All right, I'm going to go in order. I came back from my trip, and I had all these books waiting for me. But I got this book. Look at the cuteness of this cover. This is Charlotte Stone's new book that's been translated into Korean, and she gifted me the Korean version of her book. How did she know that I'm studying Korean right now? Like literally every day I'm taking time for myself to improve my Korean skills, and this is so amazing. This is a goal for me. And so I started reading her biography page, and I can eke through it. I kind of read like an 8-year-old. So I know all the letters, but I have to like sound everything out. I just need to read. But I mean, this is amazing. So this is Charlotte Stone.
Oh, yay, so cute.
And Charlotte's coming to teach.
She's coming to Paris.
Yes.
She's coming to the La Bien Aimée atelier in July,
Yes.
the second weekend of the La Bien Aimée summer school.
Yes, definitely. So if you are interested in knitting socks, take this class with Charlotte.
Aimee.
Charlotte is an adorable person.
Adorable. So
Yeah.
creative as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Her
book
color
is
work
so
socks
cute.
are super cute. She's so creative
She's so creative.
and fun.
Look at this little frogs, and she's wearing like transparent wellies, like so cute. When I met her, she was wearing these with hand knit socks on the inside. So cute. So at Swiss Yarn Festival, she was teaching, and she's going to be teaching at our studios in July at LBA
So
Summer School.
excited. She's going to be teaching 2 classes. We still have a few tickets left, not very many.
Yes.
She's also designing a new pattern in La Bien Aimée.
Yes.
Can't wait for
it's
it
very
to come
exciting.
out.
I also returned to a gift. Ayator sent me his book.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. So it's all in Spanish. So I'm going to have to like flex my translating skills here. But I believe that this is all about his trips to Japan and all the textiles that he has like.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Look
It's
at
so
this.
like sashiko
Look at
and
this.
different things.
So this is some of Ayator's work.
Beautiful.
And we are having Ayator come
Yes, in May.
teach. In May.
So Aitor is the Spanish artist. He does like not media,
Because he
but
draws as well. So
Yeah.
here's some of his drawings that he does.
he said he studied like fine arts and he is based in illustration, but he does a lot of work
Look at
with textiles and he does a lot of embroidery using yarn. And
Here he's doing some embroidery techniques on
Beautiful.
denim. I believe that this book is all about indigo and denim. I haven't sit down to
yeah.
read it yet, but when I'm paging through it, that's like literally.
yeah, well, the name is Zursir El Cielo. I don't know what Zursir means, but El Cielo means the sky, and it's all like blue.
Oh my gosh, look at this. This is so beautiful.
He's such a talented artist.
So talented. And we're very excited to host him. So he's going to be giving 2 classes.
Yes.
One that's going to be kind of stationery related.
Yeah, it's like a notebook. It's called Diary of Scraps and Stitches. And it's about like making a kind of textile
Diary. Yes.
So doing simple embroidery on your notebook pages, and he did a whole special kit for it with his own stamps and lots of like fabrics and just all really fun stuff. We have been working with him on putting La Bien Aimée yarn in those kits as well. So everyone who attends will leave with a beautiful kit.
Curated kit by Ayator.
Yeah.
And then the other class that he'll be giving is more of a kind of an embroidery or hand sewing class.
Yeah, it's the
called
snippet roll. Yeah. And it's
Oh,
like
here, there's a snippet roll right here on
Yeah,
the cover of his
it's
book.
like he says it's like making a textile sketching book, because I've been watching your live again and cutting it up and making more reels out
yeah.
of the live you did with him a couple weeks ago, and he explains that the snippet roll is like textile sketching book where you just put all your small ideas, and it's like
I
a
love it.
little place to save all your little ideas. You can draw on it, you can embroider on it.
It just makes me want to make this. This is so beautiful. And I feel like this is going to be such like relaxing.
Relaxing and
Class.
creative.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
So I believe Ayator, you sent me this book because it just showed up and there was no note.
Definitely.
So
yeah.
thank you, Ayator.
That's
I
lovely.
cannot wait to explore this.
Yeah,
When I get back
absolutely
from my trip.
lovely. So Aitor is coming to the La Bien Aimée atelier during our pop-up. We are hosting Aitor on the weekend of May 16 and 17.
So other gifts, I got another book gift, and I don't know who sent this to me. Brick bonds. So at first I'm looking at this like, I don't understand. But then I opened it. It's all brick patterns. So I think somebody who's a designer friend must have sent this to me as a surprise. Because I love this. Look at this one. So these are all patterns that bricks can be laid.
Wow.
And oh my God, all I see is knitting patterns.
Yes. Intarsia and color work.
All I see is color work and intarsia
Yeah.
here. So this is an amazing little book. It's called Brick Bonds. And thank you to whoever sent this to me as a gift. I have to do some investigating. I'm going to write to a few of my friends. I think I know.
Yeah, how
maybe who sent
lucky
this
are
to me.
you?
Yeah. And I love the format. It looks like it will fit right into my, look at this. It fits right into my traveler's notebook. How fun is that? And then last, I want to talk about this because I started reading this book and it's just so much fun. I follow this person named Misha Brown on Instagram.
I've never heard of them before.
Ugh, they are adorable. And they're all about promoting being your own bestie to yourself. And that's something that I need to do. And that's something that's been kind of a personal work that I've been doing over the last year. And I just love the way that Misha writes. So this is a new book that I picked up.
Be your own bestie.
Oh my God, look how cute he is. He's right there.
So cute.
Yes. Misha Brown. So I'm going to learn to be my own bestie.
So it says, a no-nonsense guide to changing the way you treat yourself.
Yes. I have a tendency to overwork and not sleep enough and not eat well and just other things. And so, yeah. Thank you, Misha. If you happen to see this, I'm one of your biggest fans.
It says, hey, bestie, you deserve happiness, you deserve hope, and you deserve a sassy best friend who will not let you settle for less.
I'm going to give it to you to read after me. I think this is a really great book for everyone to read and plus his Instagram is so refreshing. So you can follow Misha on Instagram. It's called Your Bestie Misha. This is not sponsored. I am just talking about this
You're
person.
just a fan, yeah.
Because I'm just a fan, honestly.
So cool.
Instagram Reels, I watch less and less TV, and I kind of watch certain people's Reels, and I always watch Misha's Reels.
Yeah.
Always.
I need to start following them.
It's almost like a little TV show, that I can watch. And then there's Milo the cat, who I literally watch as soon as there's a post. Because this cat is a menace. It's my favorite cat show on the internet.
There's a French girl who has an account for her cat as well. It's called El Kitu. It's the best.
Ooh, I have to watch it.
I need to send it to you.
Yes.
She films her cat and she interacts with him and she gives him this Spanish accent. She talks for him. She's amazing at rolling her R's and it's so funny.
Okay, send me the
He
link.
has such a strong personality. It's so funny. El Kitu.
Okay, send me the link and I'll send you Milo. Milo terrorizes his siblings. He has a dog brother and 2 cat siblings, and it is incredible the intelligence of this cat. I'm always like, what is Milo up today?
Yes, cat content.
Yes.
Yay. Yay.
Other than that, I'm working on design, so my knitting notebook is getting a lot of attention right now.
I haven't updated my knitting notebook at all. I should try to work on that while you're away so we can
It helps
regroup
me keep
when you
myself
come back.
organized because sometimes I'll just have an idea and I'll write down, and each page in my knitting notebook is an idea for a design so that I can flesh it out and start getting the ideas down on paper, because as it is now, my memory is not super bueno right now. Perimenopause, hello.
Yeah.
So journaling has been a big help for me.
Yeah. I've been using my Ravelry religiously though. I use my Ravelry to keep my projects organized.
That's nice.
All of my projects have a Ravelry project attached to it, and so I don't update it, but I update it every time I finish something, I start something. I usually update my progress as well. It really...
That's great.
Yeah.
So it's like your digital notebook.
Definitely. I've been using my Ravit app to keep my Ravelry nice and organized. Amazing. And I feel like it's the same with Goodreads. Do you use Goodreads?
I used to be a big Goodreads person, and I don't do it anymore.
I've been using it as well for my reading because I read on my Kindle.
Yeah.
And so I don't have physical books. And so I feel like once I finish a book, I'm I forget about it straight away.
There used to be a super great community on Goodreads, and
Yeah.
I had a whole bunch of friends on there, and then I don't know what happened after COVID. Like, I think I stopped using Goodreads after COVID, so I don't know.
Because I discovered like Book Talk. So much fun.
Yes.
So funny.
Like
so
TikTok, like Book Talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been reading like dark romance stuff, which I'm not gonna recommend here because, you know, it's different. But yeah, and I've discovered the Book Talk community.
I love the
so
book,
much fun.
I love the Book Talk community.
So much fun. And so like I have a folder on my Instagram where I save book recommendations, and then I go into my Goodreads and I put like the stuff I want to read, and I keep all my stuff, like all my reading organized as well.
Nice.
It's the same as Ravelry pretty much. And so yeah, I'm doing my reading challenge on there, and my goal is to read 25 books this year. I'm already at 15.
I wrote on my bingo card that I wanted to read 5 books this year because I had not been reading.
Yeah.
I have already up to 15 books.
Yeah.
So I've like blown that goal out of the water.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
I'm really curious to see at the end of the year how many books we've actually read.
Let's see.
It's gonna be so much fun because we said 25, but we're both at 15.
Oh my god, I've been reading so much lately.
Yeah. And it's only been 3 months out of 2026.
It's
cool.
Great. It's great.
It's really cool.
It's really nice to get reading back into my life again. I can't believe how I didn't read for a few years.
Me too.
And I missed it.
Me too. And you know, I used to translate novels.
Yeah, I know.
So I used to
read for a living.
read for a living. And I also translated so many romance novels. So it's really fun to see like, you know, how it's changed since then and stuff.
Oh,
and
interesting.
Yeah, it's really fun. So yeah, Goodreads. I've been using Goodreads a lot as well. So right now I'm not so much into my notebooks, like into my analog notebooks. I've been using apps, which is, you know, not exactly my goal for this year, but
yeah, but if it works for you, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
So you're knitting. What are you knitting exactly now that you're not doing the test knit anymore?
I've picked up my nougat.
The test knit is my design, by the way.
So good. so good. It's almost ready. I showed you guys my nougat. I'm also about to start the Suzanne Sommer crown tab hat that we showed it last week, I think. Rabbit. Crown tab hat.
A square beginning to a top-down hat. It is such a cool little idea. I mean, she has a little drawing right here. I don't know if you can see that right there. Yeah.
So we put this in the newsletter last week, and we showed it last week as well. So I'm gonna make, so this is a sample for here, and it's the crown tab hat by Suzanne Sommer. I'm gonna make the sample in the yarn we showed as well, which is Corrie worsted in French Grey and Wency worsted in Fluoro Morganite. So this is going to go on my needles now that I'm done, and then as soon as you give me your ranunculus, I will make those sleeves for you.
The ranunculus is coming to work tomorrow, so we can go home with you.
Yep.
I set myself a challenge yesterday. Remember when I walked into the office and I was like, Julia, I'm only taking Prism with me on this trip. Because I had this very interesting conversation with Hohi while I was in Swiss Yarn Festival. She worked on a new design, and I have to say her new design is incredible. And she was like, I had no yarn for this, Aimee. I was really literally reduced down to these 2 bases, and I had to think about making a design with it. And I have to say, this new design that she made, it gave me the gimmies. Like, I need to knit this. Like, I want it. And I was like so happy to hear her say that, but at the same time I thought about it, I go, that is perfect, because that's what my problem is. My problem is I have too many choices of yarn. I own a yarn company. I have so much yarn, people. Like, so much yarn.
Yep.
And it almost creates, what is it called? Decision paralysis for me.
Yeah.
So I'm going on my trip, and I'm only taking these with me. This is my recycled yarn called Prism. And I love Prism's logo.
I love this yarn. I haven't knit anything with it.
I love this yarn. And this was kind of an experiment.
Yes, it definitely was.
We were making confetti. Corrie confetti, and then confetti. And this was our recycled yarn initiative. And these were all worsted spun bases. Over the years, when I would travel to the UK, I would visit different mills, and I visited the mill that makes the woolen spun yarn for Jamieson and Smith. And I love this yarn, and I love woolen spun yarn. And so I started talking to the owner of the mill and saying, like, I have this idea of making a recycled yarn. Can I do it in the woolen spun technique? And so together, we were able to brainstorm an idea, and that's how we created Prism.
So it's different from confetti in that confetti keeps the bits of yarn.
Yes.
And integrates them, like you can see them
Here, let me
sticking
go
out.
grab. Here, I'll go grab a.
Whereas in Prism, the confetti bits are brushed into the fiber before it is spun. So you can see all of the tweediness is like, it's inside the yarn. It's like the colors are heathered because there's all these different colors in there.
And
So
here's
pretty.
the difference between, so here's confetti. So you can see the bits.
Yeah. Whereas in Prism, the bits are brushed inside the fiber before it is spun.
Yes. Here they're brushed into the fibers as well, but they're not as broken down. And we left the little tweedy bits so that it would make these little nups of color. So I was very excited that this mill was like, oh, we could do it like this. They had never done this before. This technique that we did didn't exist, and it was such a fun experiment. We put into here 50% 19.5 micron merino. So that's a very soft merino. And these have 50% recycled LBA threads, you guys. And the yarn is incredibly soft.
Yes.
And bouncy.
Yeah.
And it's a sport weight. These skeins come in at 175 meters for 50 grams. So my idea is to take these two colors with me, and
So
I'm going
that's
to design.
Moonstone and Citrine.
Yes. I'm going to design an accessory. And I would like to design a sweater as well. So I'm actually bringing this plus an extra set of yarn. And that's it.
Yeah.
And these are the other colors that we have of Prism. There are a couple other that we don't have here because we have very small stock. Those were our test spins.
Yeah.
But these are the colors that we have. And we were limited to the colors that we could make because of the kind of recycled threads that we had and the colors of the recycled threads that we had. So the colors that we were recycling were in these kind of blues
and
greens and
yellows,
yellow.
Yeah.
Yellow tone. So the full palette of Prism is very reduced down to this, but it's really beautiful.
Yeah, so beautiful.
You can do some beautiful stuff.
Absolutely.
We had some amazing pieces designed.
Yes.
Because I had reached out to designers to have them work with Prism, and we're going to start talking about them on social media. So we'll do a little retrospective.
Yep.
We had designers.
And I'm pretty sure we have a Ravelry bundle with pattern recommendations, which I will link in the notes.
Yes, for Prism.
Yeah.
We worked with designers like Rastus and Sylvia Watts Cherry, Gudrun Johnston.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some other ones too. I can't remember them all. It was so long ago. But yeah, we're going to revisit all those. And also, this will be on promotion very soon. We're going to be having an online sale.
Yeah. We're going to
up.
be having a special promotion in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
And so Prism will be included in there.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm taking with me to knit.
Very
on this
nice.
trip. I think so.
Prism in 2 colors. It's gonna be great.
This is my new thing now. Every time I leave, I'm going to focus on a different base and make a new design and not pack as much yarn as I can in my suitcase because I always end up not knitting with it and just carrying it around.
Yeah, we usually keep adding more whips to your suitcase until the day you fly out.
No. So this is my packing cube with my yarn in it. I took it. I need to put this back in here. What else do I have in here? I'll just show. I have little 50-gram cakes of sock yarn here because I'm knitting socks. And this is actually linked to a project. So it's not just yarn that's going to languish in my suitcase while I'm traveling. So I'm getting a little bit more organized. And this,
socks are a great travel knit.
Exactly. And this is all the yarn I'm bringing with me on my big 3-week trip. Can you believe it? She's seen me pack my yarn.
Yes, I'm a little bit incredulous. We'll see if that stays that way until next week.
What do you got there?
Lastly, this is the last point on our agenda. Last week, we released Sport Nouveau in 50-gram skeins. And so, because we had quite a few colors, we thought we would release about 10 new colors every week. So we have time to dye and put online and everything. And so, last week was the first week. And this week, everything fits because it's 50 grams. Look at these beautiful colors. So today we are putting more colors of Sport Nouveau 50 grams online. And last week our colors were really fresh and spring-like. And this week we are adding more jewel tones into the palette. So we have Bleu Royal, Aimee, Dire Wolf, Anemone, and Amira. I mean, Amira is so good.
So it glows.
Glows.
And then we have Winterfell, a very good classic color of LBA. Sorry, aka Julia. Sorry, not sorry. Hegelia. Oh, the label's on the wrong side here. Hegelia and Loam. Honestly, this is my favorite. I considered this to be brown, but it is such a chameleon color. Depends on what you put it next to.
Definitely brown
it
and
really
gray.
Changed. Yeah.
Both.
And Yonna.
Yeah.
So great palette. I love this palette. It's kind of moody and jewel tone. It really goes well with the first palette that we listed last week.
Yeah. So more colors of Sport Nouveau are hitting the Sport Nouveau 50-gram reference today as well. So I wanted to show you all these beautiful skeins. Sport Nouveau now comes in 50-gram skeins, which is perfect for accessories or adding a pop of color or color work.
Color work. Can you imagine the color work sweaters that we can make now?
Yeah.
So Sport Nouveau is our non-superwash sport weight base. It's 150 meters for 50 grams and so super soft, and it has a really lovely twist.
100% non-superwash merino. It's absolutely lovely.
So squishy.
Yeah, so lovely. So I love this palette, so I thought we are showing to you as well. So yeah.
Did we get through the agenda?
We got through the entire agenda. We even went through Wu Tang Wednesdays, which I wrote down.
I feel like we need to have your hat hanging out in the back. Okay, I want Julia to brag about this display.
Yes.
Behind us. First of all, I want to give credit where credit is due.
Yes, I did not find this.
So I was talking with my assistant Roberto, and I said, Roberto, we need a nice way to show all of the shawls, the bandanas that I have designed. Yeah. And I was thinking of a ladder system, and so he was looking for shelves or looking for pieces of furniture that resembled what I asked for, and then he found this. And honestly, this is the perfect thing.
It is so cool.
It is so cool.
So right now it's not entirely full because we've been packing your suitcase for the US for next week, but it fits all of your bandanas, which you have quite a few of.
Yeah. And it's great.
It's super practical.
So we're definitely going to have this at the pop-up so you can see all of the bandanas. And it's just a beautiful object.
Yeah, it's all gold and stuff. I love it.
Love it.
Yeah.
So these are all the bandanas that we have knit over the last 2 years.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
So many. And, I wanted to share also, I got my earrings that I showed last week from Ardon.
Oh, you got silver ones.
Yes, I like silver. I like gold as well, but so these are known as, is it sleep earrings?
I don't know. They just don't have a backing. I have them on too.
And so...
Are you happy with them?
They are extremely comfortable.
Yeah.
So comfortable. It really is changing my life when listening to my headphones, even sleeping.
And because I'm a side sleeper, and so I don't feel my earrings anymore.
They're really nice. My only thing is I find them very small, because I like the shiny stuff. I would more bling.
It's nice. Why don't you wear that in one hole, and then the other hole you can wear something super blingy?
Yeah. I just find them very thin. Very thin. I like more bling.
Whereas that for me, that is exactly what I wanted.
Yeah. Although I do wear more thinner jewelry, you know. So I feel like it goes with my aesthetic. But yeah, I'm so happy with them. They're very comfy.
Cool.
Very, very comfy.
Very, very cool.
Yeah. So that's it.
All right, that's it for this week, everyone. Have a great week. There will not be Aimee's Knit Lab for the next 3 weeks. So that means I'm going to try to upload some videos. So I'm going to try to do my recap video for Swiss Yarn Festival. And then maybe I'll film some shorts and stuff like that. Because I did make videos last year when I was out on tour and I uploaded them. So
Yeah. And then I try to do funny reels and stuff for Instagram.
Yeah, you guys, all the reels that have been coming out, Julie's been making some really fun ones.
I've been saving some super fun ones.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I have so many fun ideas.
Very fun. So everyone have a great week, and I will
We'll see
you
you at the end of April.
Exactly. At the end of April, we'll be in like pop-up mode. So,
Definitely.
I mean, we've been in pop-up mode this entire time, but it will be right before the pop-up. So we'll definitely have a chance to catch up then. So thank you guys. Hope you're well and knit all the things. And I'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.